Hola chicos y chicas, mis amigas, mis amigos. Lo siento para este video. I've been very busy, hence the folder on my normally pristine desk. Just kidding. Actually, it is very clean normally. So I've been very busy. Sorry for having this late video. I tried to do it Saturday, but as you know, stuff happens, and I got a little busy with stuff I didn't know would happen, and so I'm doing it now because I'm studying, and I need just a little bit of a break. And I am studying biology for the second time of my life, which isn't bad, but you know, it gets a little boring after a while, but at least I know it in 2 languages. So, just a few random things. My school, it has 4 floors, 1 floor for each grade. I'm on the 2nd floor. Yay! It's getting colder, which makes me a little bit sad because I asked for mi chaqueta, my jacket, my winter jacket, for this winter. I asked my mom to send it to me, but unless I have proof that it is mine and that everything in that box is mine, it gets sent back. Hopefully. It might just stay in customs. And even if I did have that proof, I would have to find out the how much each item costs in the package, and then they would take the taxes off each item as if I had purchased this, like as if you had bought a jacket in the store, walked out, and then like, oh, I need this water bottle, went back in, you're paying taxes twice on 2 different things. That's basically how it would be. So, which is really messed up in my opinion, but, and I was supposed to send a letter today to Madrid so that I could get my box, but I didn't get it sent because I didn't have all the money yet. And on top of the money, my flute is broken, so I asked my area rep to get it fixed for me, and it's going to cost me 270 to 300 euros, which rounds up to about $350 in the US. Very expensive, but that flute has also been in the family for 20 years, so it's good considering this is the first time I think it's getting fixed. It's about time. Most recently, in my Spanish class, I learned about verbos present, past, y futuro. That was interesting. I'm working on it. I understand them a little bit better, but I'm working on those ones a little bit at a time because because they're all different. Like the one I'm working on now is to go places. I went, or I'm going to. And so, past, pasando, all start with F's. Fui, fuiste, fueron, fues, all sorts of stuff like that. Present, as most of you should know, probably don't, but anyways, is voy, va, vamos, veis, etc. And futuro, I'll start with I's, and most of them have accents. So if I was speaking in first person, yo quiero ir a Irlande, means I want to go, ire, Irlanda, which is Ireland, which I do want to go, and my school is actually doing an exchange trip to it. 800 euros for a week to go to Ireland. That's the cheapest I'll ever get it, but with how expensive my flute is and how important my flute is for me, and a monthly allowance of 324 euros or less, because there's a $5 tax on each 100 euro I take out, I don't think I'll be able to go. So, which makes me a little bit sad. It'll just be me that week because Maria, she gets to go. But that's what I do. So before I go into my next subject, it's also about school. But the way they grade here is very interesting and also very sad, because if you get a 0 to 5 points, it's an F. Doesn't matter where else you are, it's an F. 5 between 10 is the D, C, E. We don't have an E. What are you thinking, Emerald? Lo siento. D, C, A, B. Yeah. A plus is 10. So we recently had a math exam, and on my first one, I had gotten a 0. Well, I had gotten 1. I got a 1. But this one, I got 5 con 3. 5 with 3. So I just barely passed, but there were only 4 of us who made it above the F line. I was part of that 4 that passed that math test. But because of the fact that there's only 4 of us that passed, we're taking it again on Monday. Yay! Well, at least I can go back and correct some mistakes because I know what I did wrong. And there were also some questions I left blank because I wasn't quite sure how to answer them. But now I do. So now I can go back and fix them, and I have a better chance of getting a higher score this round. The students in my class aren't very different from the ones in America. I'm sad to say, but at the same time they are, because, they're Spanish, but they're very talkative, and I've noticed, which makes my introverted side come out, the Spanish people are a very loud group of people. There's a few of us, like Julio y me, who are quiet, but most of them are a very loud group of people, which makes me a little bit surprised that theater isn't here as much as it should be because of how loud they are. Next is my homesickness. This is for the future exchange students who might watch this. I have kept busy, and I haven't gotten homesick really. I have those odd days where I'm just done. I am so done with hearing Spanish, and I want to go home, and I'm just done being here. I'm not gonna lie, I have those days, and as this being almost the end of my second month here, they're actually very few and far between. It's painful though, just a little bit. But I know my parents love me, and I'm on the adventure of a lifetime. Like, we had an exchange student who was sent by his parents to America, and if that would happen to you, just think of the good side. You're on an adventure of a lifetime, and it's not something you're gonna get to do again. Partly because it's so expensive. So anyways, when I wrote my script, I wrote it for that Saturday, so what I had written was, what did Maria do yesterday? And what I meant was, what did Maria do Friday? Maria is part of a group of kids, especially from her grade, the top ranking kids, and she went to Leon for a seminar, which meant I was on my own, and I didn't do too shabby. The questions, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember that one. I'm sorry. I think it might have to do with your guys' questions, and I'm going to answer all of those because I'm kind of running out of time. I'm going to answer all of those in my next video, which will hopefully be Saturday. No promises. I will try, I swear. This time I won't get distracted. No promises once again. For those of you who know me, you know how distracted I get. And also, I want to, since it's coming towards the end of the video, before I say my final line, guess what? This is the month of Halloween! I meant to say that and celebrate it my very first video of October, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I love Halloween. It's my favorite of the entire season. It's my favorite holiday because I get to dress up and be myself, and as you can see, I've kind of already painted my nails for my costume this year, and also just to celebrate the Halloween season. They're black with some orange sparkles, and they also have this awesome glow-in-the-dark nail polish on them. So, Halloween! And yes, they celebrate Halloween here 2 days in a row. Yay! Okay, and so now my final line, because I'm at 12 minutes. Sorry for keeping you guys so long. Since I have a piano here, I was thinking about maybe starting a new playlist. Not a new channel, but a new playlist, because this is part of the My Spanish Adventure playlist. I was thinking about starting a new playlist about my music, if I can get to it, about the songs I've written, and also seeing if I can do some covers of some other songs as soon as I figure out all that copyright stuff, because I really don't want to get a calling card from YouTube saying, you have 2 more copyright strikes left, because that will be bad for you and me. So just wanted to say, maybe check out that new playlist. I'm thinking about it, but since I'm too busy to even get this one done, I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to do that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments. I will get to them in my next video. That means you have 3 days to finish all your questions. 3. Okay, see ya on the trail.